Hello. Welcome to the first podcast of my channel. I'm doing a podcast now. So yeah. These podcasts are probably going to average around maybe like 20, 30 minutes. I mean, that's not much of a podcast. Most podcasts are like 2 hours long. Like 1 hour to 2 hours long, but I consider it a podcast maybe. I don't know. um this first podcast we're gonna be talking about AI, because like AI is kind of getting like huge right now. It's like obviously with like AI, like you can make up faces, you can make up videos and pictures with it. You can make you could literally make Avatar and Goku like beating each other up in fighting each other in the Breaking Bad van where they cook all the stuff with AI. Like it's just AI is just insane. Um and you can also make like audio stuff with AI, which that is kind of scary because people can use that to convince people of things that aren't true, like especially with like politics and stuff. Like someone who let's make an example, like somebody who doesn't like Trump. They can be or like if we were still in the 2024 election and like you know someone who was on Kamala's side, you can convince someone with an AI generated audio thing of like Kamala Harris saying something stupid or like bad or something like that, and you can convince them to get on the Trump side, which and like you can do the same. Like you can completely change. I mean, like with I don't want to sound offensive, but like only with like stupid people. But most people can't. Most people can already tell that something can be AI generated. Like I can tell if something is AI. You can. I feel like most people can tell what's AI and what isn't. But in like in like 5 years, we might not be. AI is gonna be really advanced by that time. It it gets gets more advanced really quickly. But and so I don't know if I would think that AI is a good thing. It can be good for some stuff, it can be good for some things, like AI can be good for it can be good for repairing stuff, because AI is not gonna. I mean, actually no, maybe not. I actually think On second thought, I actually think humans would be better for repairing stuff, because AI can look at something wrong or miscalculate something really easily, but humans are less likely to do that. Because I remember there was something it was something that McDonald's tried to do back in 2021, so this was 4 years ago. They tried using AI to, they tried using this AI thing to, they tried using AI to, hand out, food and stuff. But it flopped pretty badly. People were, apparently people were leaving McDonald's with hundreds of chicken nuggets. Hundreds. Yeah, hundreds of dollars worth of chicken nuggets. You serious? I wish I was going to McDonald's that time. I'm just kidding. Don't eat hundreds of chicken nuggets, guys. That would be very bad for you. But like, yeah, and like people were leaving with like hundreds of like packets of barbecue sauce and ketchup. They were like, it would just failed so badly. So yeah, AI should not be used for stuff like that. But it could be used for like, it could be used for like it could be good for like when police are trying to track people down and they can use AI to help them with that. That would be good. Like something like that. But AI should not be like an everyday thing that people can just use. Like, I don't think it should be something like that. Um, Also, I'm going to mention another thing about my podcast. This first podcast episode or whatever is probably going to be shorter because I've never really done podcast kind of stuff before. So, but you know, I'll probably get better at doing like podcasting stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know if I would say that AI is definitely not the best thing that's ever happened to us, not even close. Um, I actually think the world might be better off without AI. And some people might disagree with me. That's just my opinion. Some people might disagree. And I can see why you disagree. I can see why AI can be good for a lot of things, but it can be bad for a lot of things too. Um, and also, like, I don't know everything about AI. Like, I know, like I know like the basics of AI, and I know a lot about AI, but like not like everything about it. And like and like with and like how like people robots are being built and now you can just buy them. Like that's kind of crazy. I don't think we should be having robots in our houses, guys. Okay, we do have robots in like 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 Amazon Alexa. Like those are robots. Those are AI robots. So but not like full on like humanoid robots. Let me pull up a picture of one. Yeah, this right here. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, Tesla. Um and also this is also please do not copyright me, Elon Musk. But yeah, like those robots, like also I think they cost like $30,000, which who would want to pay for that? But like yeah, having like full on like human robots, that's a little crazy. And I do know a guy who wants to buy one, and I was like, and like I mean I wasn't actually like talking to him, but I've heard him talking about it to someone else, and like yeah, like I heavily disagree with that. I I am not on board with this robot thing where you can just buy a robot and own one. Like what if it turns on you? Like what if you make it mad and it turns on you and kills you or something? What if it does something? I mean, yeah, like it could clean your house for you and like it could do your homework and stuff. But then like you don't know but then you'll just be lazy. Like you won't have any skills if you just have a robot that does everything for you. Like you won't have any skills, you won't have any talent. Like you won't have any cleaning talent or math or like smarts. Like if you're just having a robot do everything for you, like that's just stupid. Um yeah, that's my opinion on the robot thing too. Um okay, sorry, I'm being quiet here. So like yeah, AI is just it is kind of nuts. It's extremely nuts. It's starting to get so crazy. I mean like even in just like this past year, like or maybe like 2 years. But like AI in 2024 looks so much better and like more realistic than AI in 2023. Like it evolves so fast. Um Like, yeah, and like I said about the robots, because like obviously AI is like what makes the robots function. Um, it's like yeah, obviously it would be cool to like see. It'd be cool maybe for like a little bit, and like if you have a robot, you can just and like it and you name the robot like Bobathy or something. And you can be like, hey Bobathy, go get me a soda. Okay, I will go get you a soda. Boop boop. I mean that sounds kind of cool, but yeah, it'll just make humans lazy. Like, get the freaking soda yourself. Don't have some freaking $30,000 robot do it for you. Um, like, but like, yeah, I respect people who don't think it's a bad thing. Like, I can see why someone would say it's a good thing. Um, but I don't think. Okay, I don't know if I would. Actually, I think I might say that AI is a bad thing. We're we're giving it so much. We're giving AI we're giving AI so much more power than it needs. Like if we keep doing this, like AI it could take over. You never know. It could. Um but like yeah, sometimes I think with like AI like it was like why are people getting AI to do and like a lot of my favorite YouTubers are starting to use these really terrible looking AI thumbnails for their videos. Like with their thumbnails, and I was just like Kalis, one of my favorite YouTubers, he does use some of his thumbnails are AI now, and I was like, oh my gosh, AI is even taking over my favorite YouTubers. Like yeah, like one of Kalis's like recent videos, it's like an AI picture of him, and he has white hair. Why does he have white hair? If you don't know Kalis, he has red hair. His hair isn't white. But like, also, I'd imagine these robots are like really strong too. They are made of metal. So like maybe they could fight off a burglar pretty well. But like if he has a gun, like if and like and like but like if he has a gun and he shot your robot, he like your robot is broken and it was 30 and it's $30,000 down the toilet. $30,000. I think they're like $30,000. I think right. Let's just say they're $30,000, and like a burglar breaks in and he like shoots your robot. If your robot tries to fight the burglar, or he steals your robot, like like that's $30,000 like just gone, and that would really suck. And also like it would make your animals freak out. Like if you have a real like if you have a really um I don't really know how to say it because I've always mentioned it as the really annoying kind of dog that's like really energetic and like freaks out at everything. Um, like if you have a dog that'll freak out at everything. Oh my god! Imagine how your dog would be acting all the time if just this robot that probably looks kind of scary to them just be in the house all the time. Okay, like yeah, they might get used to it, but maybe at like first that'd be not very fun dealing with your dog freaking out over the robot all the time. It just wouldn't. Um, and also like, what if your animal like pees on it? Also, that'll break it. $30,000 down the toilet. But like, yeah. And that's pretty much all I have to say about AI. I don't really think it's I don't really think it's a great thing, but I don't think it was like the most horrible thing ever either. I was planning on making this first podcast episode only around like 15 minutes because I want to make like my first one shorter and easier, so I can kind of like get used to it, even though it's really not that different from making videos. So yeah, I just realized that the whole podcast screen, like the whole screen was on my computer this whole time, and it's supposed to be on this screen, so that was probably a little bit awkward just watching my OBS screen for 15 minutes. But it's fine because there's nothing entertaining to watch. It's just listening. But yeah, that was the first Jacko's podcast episode, AI, talking about AI. And yeah, I will definitely make more podcasts in the future. But yeah, that was the first episode of Jacko's podcast. And I will see you later. Probably not till next week, actually, because I'm going somewhere. But yeah, goodbye.